Sorry about that, guys. We had a little bit of a connection issue, but I'm glad that we're back.
Right.
So what I was asking Jennifer was, with these credit repair companies, how long does it take, and does she personally know of any success stories of someone that she's referred to them? Have you?
Sure. Yeah. I just had a client call me like last week. I had referred him. It's been 90 days since I had referred him into the program. He has been doing everything that they've recommended for him, and that's very important. But yeah, his credit score, they did a soft pull in his credit from one credit bureau, and his score was up over 100 points.
Wow.
So that's wonderful. And they were recommending, they're still working with him and recommending another pull in March. So we think he's going to be ready in March. So that's, about 180 days.
Yeah.
Which it's a little bit of time there, but
I'm sure
for him it's worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, for him it's going to make a big difference, and he's doing everything that they've asked him to do. So
Awesome.
yeah,
That's good to hear.
thanks.
I only have a couple more questions for you today. What does it cost for someone to call you and get a pre-qualification? Do you guys charge for that, or does anyone charge for that?
No, there's no charge for that. It's totally free. We're always happy to talk to clients when they call, and it usually takes about 20 minutes, so it's really not that long of time. I can do it over the phone. I will ask for permission to pull credit. That's really, like I said, it's the like I told you earlier, the best information going into the quote is the best information coming out. So that's why I like to pull credit right from the get-go, because we know that a FICO score is a huge piece of what the whole picture. So we want to pull credit right from the beginning. Take a look at income, assets, and then we can do a pre-qualification right there.
Does there any impact when you say someone wants to shop around? I mean, do you blame them for that? And what's the impact on their credit when you do that?
Yeah, and that's a common question. People are afraid for you to pull credit because they're afraid that the number of inquiries is going to hurt their credit score. So I've read a number of articles and gotten some information from some of the credit agencies that we work with, and we are told that the FICO, the little engine that figures out your FICO score, is smart enough to recognize that there are certain types of lending, mortgage lending being one of them, that it just knows that people shop rates. When they're looking in the market for a mortgage, there are going to be a number of inquiries because they're in order to get a quote, they have to have their mortgage or their credit pulled. So that doesn't hurt your credit score. What does hurt your credit score would be if you're going around to lots of credit card companies, lots of clothing stores, places like that, and you're having your credit pulled. That's when it starts hurting your credit.
Okay. And one last question I wanted to ask was, what was the last question I wanted to ask? I've been banking with the same bank for the last probably 10 to 15 years. Why should if I have a bank that I trust the people in the bank and they can give me a loan to buy a home, why should I speak to a mortgage professional lending institution like yourself?
Right. Blue Water Mortgage, that's who I work for, is a mortgage broker. And the difference between a broker and a bank is that a mortgage broker we don't do any of the actual lending. What we're doing is shopping out. We work with a variety of wholesale lenders. So these are lenders that specialize in the mortgage industry. That's what they do. And they don't want the overhead that a bank has. So they're just in it for the mortgages. And so they can do it with far less overhead and offer more competitive rates, more competitive prices, more competitive options. And as a broker, we can keep shopping those lenders right up to the day that you actually apply. So what we do when you call in to us, we give you a quote and a pre-qualification. You get started working with Virginia and you go and find a house, and when you're ready with an accepted offer and you're ready to actually apply for your loan, that's when we would lock your rate. And but right up to that day, we can keep shopping lenders out and keep looking at their rates, keep looking at their prices, and pick the best one on the day that you want to lock.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming in and speaking with me today, and to all of our viewers.
Sure.
I think that what you had to say will really help them in their process. And
I hope so.
just to reiterate, Virginia Kajumko from Keller Williams Coastal Realty, thank you for tuning in. And this is Jennifer Winnis from Blue Water Mortgage. If you have any questions or you want to get more information about what we're talking about, you can send me an email at virginia.k@kw.com. You can also post the questions underneath the video, and we can get back to you with that as well. And you can reach Jennifer directly with her email, which is
My email is jwinnes, which is JWINNES @bluewatermtg.com. And my phone number, if you want to call me, if that's easier, is area code 603-758-1670. That's a direct line. Thanks.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, guys.